Hey, what's going on, Mastermind family? Happy Friday, guys. I hope you guys have had a good week. If you're seeing this wherever you're coming from, I wish you guys a happy Friday also. Tonight, guys, so what I kind of want to do is kind of give you guys a chance to answer some questions, maybe about six-figure empower. I know that's probably going to be where most of our questions come from, what our plan is going forward. Anything you want to ask, I want to do a Q&A tonight, and then we'll also going to do some testimonials. So what I'd like to do first of all, though, I'd like to bring out. We'll start us off with one testimonial. We'll go into some Q&A, back for another testimonial, and kind of keep the monotony going. So we'll kind of do it that way, kind of switch things up. So, Jay, if you want to, you want to come on out and kind of share with everybody your story, how you got involved uh, with the S3 method, level rewards, all these programs, and what kind of success you're having and what you're seeing, Jay. So if you could come on out and share with everybody your story. Let me see if I can find you
Okay,
first.
I unmuted myself.
Let me see, Jay. Give me 1 second, Jay. For some reason I'm having. Okay, I see you now. Yeah, Jay, if you can, just kind of share everybody, where you're from, your story. First of all, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being on here. I see you being active, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, man, if you can, just kind of share everybody your story, what kind of success you're having, and kind of where you see things going.
Well, I started looking for getting back in online in September last year. And I was looking in one of the one of the businesses opportunities I was in before 2014 to 2015. And I came across a video of Amanda's on YouTube that she did about that opportunity. And so I kind of looked into what she had, and then I asked her if I could join one that she was promoting at that time. And she says, well, I'm not sure if you're right for this one, try this one. So I did the one she wanted. It was on the Facebook, setting up your Facebook. And then along in December, she started talking about her new program she was putting together. I believe it was the S3 method. And I started asking her about that, and she would email me and sending me information back and forth. So I don't remember the exact date, but in the middle of January, she did her first hangout together, and she introduced the S3 method and how do we get started doing reviews back then. And so I got signed up right then, and in January I did like $120 or $30 profit. And February I was up to pushing $700, just a few dollars under $700.
Wow. Wow.
So, and then, the changes and stuff in that program, and things slowed down a little bit, but I've never got out. And when we were told to put in sub accounts, I did. And I've kept my cards in. I haven't moved cards around and done a lot of things the other people do or been
Now,
doing.
Jay, I want to ask you, how much experience did you have with this online business before coming in January?
My first online experience was probably was in 1996. And back then, Windows 95 was a hot item, and they came out with a program in Windows 95, Microsoft did, called Front Page. And you could create your own websites with Front Page. It was called What You See Is What You Get programming. It was kind of, so I used that. And then if you ever had to add any coding or something, you could build the basic website the way you wanted it. And then you had to put in your own coding for your shopping cart. So I was buying stuff, and then putting it on a shopping cart, build a little store in a shopping cart and selling stuff that way. And I did that for a couple of years, and then life got busy and working regular jobs and raising family and stuff. So that was my first experience, and I tried it a little bit off and on, but I've never really had a lot of success at it. So with the S3 method in the last few months, that's probably the most consistent earnings I've had online.
Awesome. Awesome, Jay. That's powerful, brother. That's powerful. So you were an early bird. That's good to know. So you got online in the late 90s. You know, I didn't even get online. I don't even think till now. I did get on American Online Chat, the hookup chat online rooms back in, I think that was 1997 or 98 that I first got online. And I remember when we first got our computer, it was like, I think my dad spent $200 on it, and it was dial up, and he had a guy build it for our family so we could get on. And it would take 5-10 minutes, and you had to wait, make sure that the lines were clear, nobody was on the phone, so you could even get online. So, man, it's good to know, Jay. That's a powerful story. So I'm glad. So you made $700 in your second month.
I did.
That's awesome.
Well, it was 680 something, just under 690. And
that was no recruiting, right?
No recruiting. That's why I joined, because I didn't want to recruit. I was looking for, and when she kept saying no recruiting, I kept bothered about it. And so when she asked me to join the Mastermind, I was like, wow, okay. I felt it was pretty good of her to invite me to join in. Of course, I haven't been as active, have had some life events going on for the last several months, and anyway, things are to the point I believe I'll be right back in there and be involved in this.
Awesome, Jay. I'm sorry about your life events. I know that's definitely things can happen offline that kind of take us off the wheel, and I'm glad you're back and getting back on par, and I appreciate you and your success. So guys, if you're watching from wherever you're watching from, we definitely align with a lot of programs that you can earn without recruiting. Okay, that's what this S3 method is part of the design of it. We do have programs you can recruit. We have it's a mix. We have some like the Six Figure Stamp Club you can recruit. You earn residual. We have some like Level Rewards, which is free to join. However, people have to complete different offers, and then we have obviously like the S3 method. Jay's talking about our product testing program, where people can come in, earn without recruiting, and we've got people making up to $3,000 a month now. So even during the transition, we've been able to people that have been focused and sticking with it. People like David and Alicia has been able to do real well with it. So just kind of let our viewers know. Now I want to open up now for any kind of questions or answers. You guys got any question and answers in chat? You want to ask from anything with about the six-figure empower, level reward, anything, guys. Okay, Deotis. Hang on one second. Come on out, Deotis. Give me a second to find you. Oh, let me see here. Oh, I accidentally muted you. Okay, there you go. What's up, man?
How you doing, Jason?
I'm doing good. How you doing, brother?
Doing all right. Staying in this, love the group. One thing I can say about the group, this is the first time I've joined anything like this. And one good thing I can say that I never feel alone. I've joined other groups as far as like real estate, and I felt like I was doing everything by myself. But here, I mean, I can ask a question and people answer it right off the bat. That's just one thing I love about this place. But my question is, not level rewards, PLS. I set up my PLS, and once I set up the website and click on it, it says it's Amanda Ray's page. but it says, oops, this page doesn't exist or never existed. I'm pretty sure I just have to swap out the web page. What page do you recommend?
Is this for the S3 method?
It's
Yeah, it would be
yeah,
because it's your funnel. Okay, so
yeah, it's my phone. Yes.
you can either put what you would want to do since your funnel is already set up, right? So I would
Yeah.
use your Power Lead System link.
Okay.
You would plug that in. So whatever your link is for the S3 method, you would plug it in. But you can ask me after this, and I'll look at it this weekend for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll take a look at it. And
All right.
but yeah, you would just plug your Power Lead System link in.
Okay.
You could. Yeah, that's. But yeah, I think that's what you're asking now. Yeah, because your JV Zoo pages should already be plugged in your funnel, so it would be your Power Lead System link.
Yeah, it's the S3 method page, I believe. I think it was called Black Ice or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's the page.
Oh, yeah. I know which one. Yeah. You can send it over to me.
Yeah. Okay.
After I'll try to look at it tonight or tomorrow, and I'll look at it and see what's going on with it. But yeah, that would be the link you would plug in there.
Gotcha. Okay. Also, I want to talk with you about the Stamp Club also.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
What question?
Actually, no. It's about joining.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just what I need to do to join. I'm ready.
Okay. Deotis, I'll send you over my flyer. You'll see my name. Let's see and it'll have 3 payments on there for you to send.
Okay.
To, because I know you're under many other programs, so you'll send one to the admin. I believe depending on what level you come in, you'll get the flyer so to tell you the amount. You just let me know in Messenger what level you want to come in at. I'll send you over the level. It'll have 3 different payments. So no matter what level you guys join at, it's going to be 3 payments. It's going to be one to your sponsor, one to the admin, and then one to your sponsor's sponsor. That's how it's getting residual income too. So that's what makes this very, very good and very important that you know that. That's a good thing that 3 payments are going out. Okay.
Okay.
Because it's going to really start affecting as your people duplicate. It's going to really help you. So that's kind of one thing to kind of keep in mind, guys. So very, very important. Good question, Deotis.
Okay.
Anybody else got anything they want to ask? Deotis, do you want me to do a screen share and show you the PDF? I mean, I was going to wait, but type 1 in chat if you want to see the PDF again, guys. If you want to see the PDF again, I don't mind showing it. But I think most people have saw it, so I hate to bring something out that's kind of most people have seen. So, okay, Vicky, give me 1 second, Vicky. Let me find you real quick. Vicky, are you unmuted? There you are. There you are. Okay, go ahead.
Muted, Jason. My question regarding the SIC Club, I just wanted some clarity. The letter that we're sending out to other people, did Amanda say, let's say you come in at the $300 level, are we only sending out 1 letter for that? Because instead of the $300 letter, $150 letter, and $50 letter, did she say it's going to be 1 letter for all of them instead of sending out a lot?
You would only send 1 letter, right? There will be only 1 letter. However, let's wait and see what the customized letter looks like. Okay.
Okay.
Wink, wink, because the customized letter is probably going to have something about maybe different levels or different opportunities that most of you guys are already involved in too. Okay. So trust me, but as far as I know, it's just going to be 1 level. But like I haven't saw the customized level. Me and Amanda haven't spoken about that yet. but I believe because you don't want too much mail
Okay.
going out for these folks to read. So,
Right.
I mean,
That's
you know what I'm saying? So that's why it gets kind of tricky. You can choose on what you want to mail out. I mean, if you want to mail out the $50 flyer, like right now, the guys, they're running that special, but it's only for this month, I believe, that you could come in at, let's say you come in at the $50 level, the very bottom level, and then you want to upgrade to the $1,000 level. Well, you got to the end of the 30 days or the end of the month, whatever time that they're allowing for you to be able to, you can upgrade and just pay the difference.
right.
But they're
right.
only doing this for a short amount of time. So I would take advantage of that.
For sure.
While this promotion's going on, because I believe it's just to the end of this month. I could have read that wrong.
Yeah. Well, I know they set for 30 days, so yeah.
I know eventually too. I want to get some postcards. Now the company did send an email out this week.
Okay.
If you guys that have joined probably already saw it. They are going to have postcards for you guys to go ahead and order. Okay, I think it's let me pull it up right here. I believe it was 50.
Okay.
It's different amounts. You can order them, and I think 500 was the greatest amount. But obviously, you want to order thousands. You can just order thousands of the. Let's see, I'm reading it right now. Okay, as of May 17th, they're no longer going to mail out the kits. They're only sending out the peel and stick labels, obviously, because they got the website now. It's being beta tested. So all members will be able to download the new sales letter with all your info starting Monday, May the 20th. So as of Monday, you'll be able to download your sales letter with all your info on the website. Okay?
Oh, great.
Very crucial news. I didn't know that. It says May the 20th through May 23rd, so you might want to give it a little bit of time. And then postcards will be available in quantities of 100, 250, and 500. So, and to let you guys know, this is something I don't know if Amanda went over, because this is extremely new. She probably hasn't even had time or even saw it yet, because I just saw it yesterday. Anytime a person you refer orders a postcard package, you will be paid $25 directly from your referral. Huge, guys.
Yeah,
huge.
Yeah, that's nice.
Way
Very
doing
nice.
everything. So just kind of let you guys know that those little updates. Now, I personally would tell you, if you got something in your local area too, and I don't know if they'll do it. The company's going to do it, but you could order the postcards, and like I said, order them and see how they do. Postcards are very effective. Benny talked about it. He's got his postcards that he's rolling out and doing. So they do work. You will get sales from it. Obviously, let's say you mail out 500, it's the first time that person's seen your postcards, you may not get a ton of sales. So keep in mind, it's a one. I think Amanda said a 1 to 3% conversion rate with this also. It's the same thing, depending on, with just direct mail. So I did find that out. And I thought that because I do have some direct mail friends that have been doing it for years. So anybody else got any questions? Let me see in chat. Willie, like I said, the Six Figure Stamp Club starts this coming week. You should be able to see it. If you've already joined, I think you only get the website if you've joined. I mean, I don't mind showing it next week when they get it up. So that's no problem. Yeah, after the 20th. Okay, Gloria said it'll be up after the 25th. My email said next week from the 20th to the 23rd. So, yeah, give it to the 25th. That's, there's always going to be things happen. So it's good to kind of wait and give them a little bit of time to get the bugs worked out. So, but they could have it next week, or it might be the week after. So, all right, guys. So we'll take a break for a minute. You guys think, if you got any questions, I want to bring out and do another testimonial. So, KJ, I'd like to bring you out. If you can kind of share everybody your story. See if and kind of let everybody know what you think about the S3 method, your success, and kind of what got you interested in it. Hang on, KJ. Can't hear you for some reason. Okay, KJ, can you hear me? You're not got it. You don't have any audio, brother. Trying to think of where your settings would be. Okay, we'll just okay, KJ, I'll come back to you last. Willie, you want to come out and kind of share your story with everybody? Kind of let everybody know how you got started and what you think about the S3 method. Give your thoughts and what you see happening going forward. Willie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, if you can, share with everyone your story with the S3 method, kind of how you got involved and your success and what you see going forward, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I started back in January of this year. I saw Amanda on during an interview with one of the other marketers, and I kind of connected with her, you know, of her story and where she had been and what she had done. I had tried other affiliate programs before, but they didn't quite work out. So I'm relatively new. So I was just looking for where I fit, you know, into a program. And so this program seems like it was the one for me, you know, given that she started with that you don't have to promote a lot, you know, or don't have to promote anything if you don't want to. So that kind of fit me getting started in marketing. So yeah, that's pretty much where I started. And when I started, you know, I started making funds like every week, like the first 3 days, I started making money off the S3 method. So that really excited me, you know, because I'd never made money, you know, before. So that I really enjoyed that part, you know, getting started and making some income and letting it grow each week. So, yeah.
Awesome, man. I really glad you decided to join us. You've been an asset to it, and I appreciate you. When did you get started, Willie?
Back in the second week in January of this year.
Oh, okay. Have you been able? How much have you been able to make so far without recruiting?
Let's see. I started out with about $3 or $4, worked myself up to about $45 and went from there. Yeah.
Is that a day?
No, that was like about every 2 weeks, every 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, that's good. Hey, we all got to start somewhere. That's very good, Willie. To do that with no recruiting, not much effort. That's awesome, brother.
No,
that's awesome. Now, with this, where do you see it going, Willie? Do you see it really being very powerful for everybody? How do you kind of view it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be very powerful for everybody because it offers you the mindset, you know, to get started. You got to have some kind of hope that this will work because you run into so many things that don't work. And this just gives you that empowerment that, hey, this will work for everybody, not only me, but everybody. So, yeah.
Awesome, Willie. Appreciate you coming out and sharing that with everybody. Appreciate that. All right, guys. So we'll open it up for some more questions over in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, Olivia, I really don't know much about that. I need to look at that also. I saw that, but I haven't had a chance to go over that. Okay, Amy answered it for you. Okay. Anybody else got any questions as far as Six Figure Stamp Club, level rewards, S3 method? Now, Amanda, I just want to let you guys know, I made her aware of the thumbnail on the S3 method. So that thumbnail, she didn't realize for the last little bit, it was, you know how the thumbnail is clear when you click on the S3 method page. with the video. You know, I did have some feedback from some Craigslist folks that they didn't see anything. They didn't know to press play. So Amanda didn't know there wasn't a thumbnail there. So now there's a thumbnail added there. Just kind of let you know, or it's going to be added there over the weekend. So, and she didn't know about that. So we've got that taken care of too. I brought that to attention the other day. So we've got that on there. You guys will like that. So, anybody else got any questions? Rena, as far as, okay, so yeah, you'll get your copy of your PDFs. It takes about 2 to 3 business days, I think, how long it took for me to get my PDF. I just got mine yesterday, the day before. As far as the stamps, I don't know. I didn't check my mail today. I didn't have time, but I'll check it this weekend to see if I've got any, but I have not received any stamps as of yet. But they could be, like I said, in my mailbox. I just haven't checked it. Okay, I stitched my laptop. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. So I'm sure that, you know, when you guys join, they get you in the system. So, like, I got my email. I'm sure the email to your PDF goes out. Your email with your PDF, your flyers, and all that, I'm sure that goes out way before you get your stamps because they have to mail. So I'm just guessing. I'll probably got my stamps either today, tomorrow. I'm sure it's depending on where you live with where the company's sending the stamps from. So I would imagine most people are going to get it their first week after you get the email that you're in the system. So it didn't take long at all. Once they receive your information, I mean, they're pretty quick about getting you in your system. I really like the leadership of the company, where it's going. He listens to Vinny, and I think Amanda. I've already got Amanda on the postcard. I mean, he's all about listening to the marketers, and that's very, very important when you have a company owner. Because it used to be really bad back in the day, like years ago. You'd get company owners that didn't know nothing about marketing. They just wanted to make money, and you know, you would have a hard time dealing with them and getting them to do what the marketers wanted them to do to improve the business. And nowadays, you know, these company owners have the background already. They know the numbers. They know they listen to the marketers, and it's been very much improved over the past 3 to 5 years. Anybody else got any questions? Okay, Kenneth. Okay. Anybody else got any questions? Willie, you can upgrade through the website too. Yeah, Willie, you can do that, or if you want to do it, I would do it quicker and not wait on that website just for now, because like Gloria said, it's going to be the 25th, she said. She might know my email just says next 20th to the 23rd next week. But just in case, I would send it in. I would do the upgrade and send it in just because the company's in beta mode. I wouldn't depend on that right now. I would wait a week or two, make sure everything's good. But to make sure, Willie, ask Amanda on that. Ask Amanda. But I would feel more comfortable telling everybody if they're going to upgrade to just do it the regular way, how we've been, and just do it on the website. Because by the time they get that website going, you're going to be really close to that cutoff, and I just don't want anybody to miss out. You know, that's what I'm going to tell you to do. Now, you can message Amanda, don't message Amanda right now. What I'd do is just, like I said, if you've seen the PDF, you want to upgrade, send that to your sponsor. If it's Amanda, me, Gloria, Amy, whoever your sponsor is, send in your upgrade payment to them, okay? Until that website's up. Now, it may be working good next week. I just don't want to say that. They're saying the website, it's in beta mode, so I just don't want anybody to kind of miss that. So, all right, guys. So kind of hold up on your questions a second. You can post them in chat. But for right now, I want to bring KJ back out for him to tell his story, kind of how he got started with the S3, his experience, and kind of where he sees it going forward. All right, KJ, man, come on out. Hopefully we got you fixed up here, buddy. You're able to – I think I may have muted you back. I'm not sure. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
You hear me okay?
Yes, sir. I can hear you good.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Ken Jones. Everybody call me KJ. But my background, I'm originally from Alabama. I was born in a little small town called Montevallo.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. My daughter graduated from Alabama 2 years ago. So I joined the Navy at 17, stayed in the Navy for 28 years. That time I landed here in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm actually in Chesapeake, but right outside of Norfolk. So I retired from the Navy in 2007 and still working for the Navy as a civilian. So how did I get started? I've been in some network marketing companies, mostly health and wellness, because in the Navy I was a hospital corpsman, so I was in the healthcare field. So I've been involved in healthcare for a while, and but that's a lot of recruiting, a lot of getting to know people one-on-one, face-to-face. So I've not done a whole lot of the online marketing. Somebody sent me the information about the 100K Club, and that's kind of how I got started, because I saw the no recruiting, listened to the spiel, loved what they were saying about the 100K Club, and then Amanda came on and did the training. And when she did the training, that's what got me involved in the S3, because what I did was, after Amanda did that training that night, I went and started looking at a bunch of her videos. And so I just kind of followed her and joined the S3, joined, everything that Amanda was kind of involved in. And then she reached out to me and asked me if I was interested in doing the Mastermind. I said, sure, I'm new to this, but I'm willing to, work and do what I can. So that's kind of how I got started. And so I've had some struggles getting my cards, loaded. I'm sure you guys seen me on the chats where my cards, wasn't working because, the system, basically what it was, the system had, I guess they got a limit of cards they can put in. So, but thank God today my cards got accepted. So now I feel like I'm in the game.
Awesome, Ken. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, yeah. Army Corps Engineers, I'm in the civilian too. I'm up here at work. I shouldn't be doing this, but I do it because, I get a little bit of free time. When we get off this Mastermind, I will be busy the rest of the night. But
I got you.
I'm also civilian Army myself, so
right.
I appreciate your service and your time, your story. Yeah. And I'm glad your cards got accepted. Yeah, I always tell folks, I was having a conversation with a gentleman on the phone last night. I believe it was last night or night before. And, I had to let him know sometimes it takes a week to 2 weeks to get your stuff in the system.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like that before our transition. Like, we all need to really start telling our people that we bring in this, that to expect a couple weeks. Because regardless, even when it was working great, and it's working great now, it's just they're in transition. But even before, it took several weeks before you were making, decent money, $50, $100 a week, stuff like that. I mean, it takes 2 weeks just for them to get in the system, get the algorithm going, and with you having to doing the work that you're supposed to do with the cards you're supposed to do. So a lot plays into it. That's why we say it's up to you. You have to work it. Yeah. David's success might not be my success because David is, for example, maybe more focused on it and really hitting it harder than Chanel or Lori. It's really independent on yourself, your own cards that you're using, and how you work it. That's why we have people making $2,000 to $3,000 a month. They're focused on it.
Yeah.
And if you focus on it, that's going to be the result. That's with anything, really, in life. What you focus on is what's going to happen. So I just want everybody to kind of understand that. That's really in anything to be successful. Where your focus lies is where the success is going to be at the end of the day. So anybody else got any questions they want to? And Ken, I appreciate you coming out and sharing that with everybody.
Hey, Jason, I do want to, co-sign with you about, when we do bring on new members, kind of tell them that it could be, 2 weeks or whatever before you get going good and your cards get accepted and all, just to give them a heads up in case they run into a roadblock, because it may not take them 2 weeks, and then that would be just gravy. So that's all I'm.
Now, I am seeing it take several days though, Kenneth. It's good that you're saying that, because I am seeing even with people that sign up with my link, because my link's working really good for everybody, but I'm still seeing it taking 3 or 4 days for people to get their cards in, especially if you're starting on a weekend. It may be the following week. It's something with their system and algorithm that they do. It may take you several days to a week to get your cards to be accepted. Right. That's just part of it. Or it may be the wrong cards that you're using. If you're using too many, some of the same numbers by coincidence, even if they're different cards, there's just different factors that play into that. So, but it's all beatable. It's all achievable, very easy. You just stay patient, stick with it. Too many people, and Amanda talked about this in the very beginning, and it's very good that I speak on it now. It's very easy to get flustered, get aggravated. If this was easy, like just plug and play, you wouldn't be making $3,000 a month. Is it hoops? Yeah, a little bit of hoops, but it's worth it to make $2,000 or $3,000 a month. I mean, beats any kind of job, any day of the week. So I've been impressed.
Thank everybody for helping me. I mean, everybody in this group has been very helpful. They've told me, a couple things to try. Some things work, some did, but everybody's been helpful. So I just want to really thank. I like this team. I think I can go a long way with this. So, and I appreciate you too, Jason. Roll Tide.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, Kenneth. Appreciate you giving value. All right, guys. So I'm gonna open it up for Q&A. Appreciate Kenneth coming out and sharing his story. Okay. So Jay wants to know, can you go over level rewards requirements? Okay, guys. So for level rewards, what we asked was for everybody to get to level 16. Okay. The reason why that we wanted you guys to get to 16 is because we're giving them a deadline that they have to meet. This is why we told you guys, very important, because when we speak with these folks starting Monday, we are asking them, giving them a 24-hour deadline to get to level 16, okay? Even though they may not get qualified, obviously, but we're going to have them do more than just 16 credits. In my video, I'm actually, and I'm going to be telling them when I speak with them, to do over the 16 credits. So that's why we wanted you guys to get to 16 at least. So you'll be able to get, whatever $5 times 16 is, okay? And two, if they get to level 5 at least, they get the extra level. But we're encouraging them to do that. So level rewards requirements, we want you to get to level 16, Jay. That's our requirement level we want you guys to get in at to better participate in the to get the free referrals. Yeah, Alicia, like Alicia just said, even when you're in the systems, there's going to be slow days. I mean, I had it last week, but mine's back working pretty good. Anybody else got any questions? Okay, I see Rena. Okay, what is the 30-day? Let me scroll up. I may have missed some questions. Rena, it's for any of them. Okay, guys. So Rena's asking me, what is a 30-day upgrade? I'm speaking of for the Stamp Club. Is it 300 to 1,000? It's for any of them. So let's say you come in at the lowest level, you can upgrade to the $1,000 level. by the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just to the end of this month. It could be longer, but I believe it's just to the end of this month. I believe they started it the 1st of May. Because I just got the email on it the other day. So let's say you want to go from $50 level to the $300 level. You would pay the difference. You do the two, whatever the difference is between the program level, the difference in the admin fee, and the difference in I think that's how it works. I think it's just the difference. Now, no, I'm sorry. You may have to pay the full admin fee for that particular. Yeah, because that wouldn't make sense. I think you still have to pay the full admin fee. You know, I think that I would pay that just to make sure. I would pay, so like if you upgrade to the 1,000 from the $50 level, I would still pay the full admin fee just to make sure. I would overdo it just to make sure. You can always get the money back. Now, as far as paying your sponsor and your sponsor's sponsor, you just pay the difference. That makes sense to everybody? I don't think he clarified that on the email that I got as far as the admin fee. But that's no problem. I mean, we could definitely have that figured out by next week. So, but I would overpay on that. I would make sure, like if I'm upgrading from the $50 level to the $1,000 level, I wouldn't pay the difference in admin fee. I would pay the full admin fee because I'm sure you're going to have to still pay the full admin fee. But they're letting you do the difference on the program fees, I believe. So, well, I mean, I know they're doing it for the programs. I just don't know if they're doing it for the admin fee. I'm going to look down here, see if I find that. And then if you upgrade, okay, the beta testing is going on tonight with the site. I mean, the other night. So that started on May the 13th. So it should be live coming up. So I'm reading the emails as I'm talking to you now. Yeah, I don't really we'll get more clarification on the upgrade as we go forward as far as the admin fee. He didn't really say. I would say you're probably, just thinking on it offhand, you're probably going to pay the full admin fee, I'm sure, no matter if you're upgrading or what, I would imagine. Could be wrong, though. It may just be the difference for all three, but like I said, I would pay the full just in case. That way, you know, you at least know you're in, and the company, obviously, they're not going to keep your money. They'll send you your money back. Anybody else got any questions, guys, before we wrap this up tonight? I also want to say I appreciate everybody. We had a big turnout tonight. I didn't expect this many people to come out on a Friday, so I appreciate you guys showing up on Fridays. Really shows your work ethic and how serious you are. So really appreciate that. Hey, happy birthday to her, Rena. Happy birthday to her. Anybody else got any questions, guys, before we wrap it up? We're coming up on an hour, so I'm going to go on and end this, guys. Since nobody has any questions, we're coming up on 7:30. We won't keep you guys too long. I know we got started a little bit later than normal. But if nobody has any questions, we'll go on and wrap this up and let you guys get started on your weekend. All right, guys. So we're going to wrap this up. Nobody's got any more questions. So, guys, I hope you guys have a happy Friday. Appreciate all you guys coming out. All our testimonial people, appreciate you. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Take care.